Hello guys, today I have another really cool free online game to show you guys. This is not a live commentary as like my other ones because this game is just super fast-paced action concentration. Because I already tried to record it once live and I basically died thousands of times without even getting past the first level. So I just scrapped that. You know what? I'm just gonna do the commentary later, and I think it kind of worked out. So anyway, this game is from CandySand.com, as you saw, which you might have heard of. It's not really the games on that website. There's some really fun ones, and there's a lot of lame ones. It's basically a promo website, free to buy chewing gum and other assorted candy from different candy companies. But I've used to play on this website a lot, and this was one of my favorite games on it. It's called Slipstream, and there just died anyway because I haven't played this one. But it's called Slipstream, and it's basically, as you see, it's a tunnel racer game, and you have like this little ship, and you have to fly through the tunnel, collecting power-ups and making sure you don't hit into the barriers or any of like the electro fields that you see there. So, yeah, the graphics, I mean, they're pretty bad, but it doesn't matter because you're going so fast you can't even see them. I mean, currently I'm actually holding down the forward arrow key, which makes me go even faster because I just like doing that. It actually goes a bit slower than this at first. The concept is you keep going, and as you progress through the level, it gets faster and faster, and the tunnel is more psychedelic and crazy, and yeah, and there's more power-ups, and the barriers get more difficult, and really, there isn't much to it. The only reason why I decided to even feature it at all is because of how crazy, basically, just you get into this game. I remember playing this game when I was younger. My little brother would come up to me and try to tell me something. I was like, "Shut up! I'm concentrating! Stop it! I'm gonna crash!" And I remember sitting there, just my eyes glued to the screen and not blinking because I'm going so fast and there's so many lights and I don't want to die. I'm concentrating so hard, and that's really the main reason why I decided to feature this game, just because of that one aspect, which you won't see very often with different games, and I think that's what makes this game a success, because it's pretty unique in that aspect. I mean, maybe Quake, it's kind of, you can compare it to Quake with that speed, you gotta concentrate. So, yeah, basic just gameplay, racing. These, you saw the barriers that close and open and close and open. That was the power-up that caused everything to stop, which you might think sounds pretty good, but you never know when something's going to start turning again as you're passing through it, so it gets dangerous. Anyway, I apologize for that brief lapse. My screensaver came on right in the middle of talking, so that was annoying. Anyway, I'm just flying through the level, doing my best. If you look around the sides, there's a bar where you can see how fast you're going. I'm not actually sure. I guess the bar on the side, it shows how far you are to the end of the level. The bottom, it shows your points and how far you've gone. And yeah, so that's basically the HUD for you. And then and then on the top right, you see your life, which I'm almost dead. And yeah, that pretty much explains the game. You noticed all the different power-ups, and that was a very close call. I thought I was dead when I saw that, and I managed to get right through that tight corner. But you'll notice power-ups. There's point power-ups that multiply your points, and lightning bolt power-ups, which actually give you a force field, so you won't die on the one barrier after that. Also, another thing I wanted to mention, I commented that you get faster and it gets harder and more psychedelic as you move on. Well, another thing I forgot to say was that the music actually gets more intense too, which just contributes to that high concentration, intense feeling I was talking about before, because the music is just speeding up, and as you go farther, there's more loops and tracks behind it, and it's just getting crazier and crazier. And if you can hear in the background, there's like that kind of electro riff thing going on, giving you adrenaline rush, and that's just really what makes me most excited when I play this game. So that's one interesting aspect of it. And see, and that noise right there, it's amazing. And you can hear the electro in the background. It's getting faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. You're gonna crash. You're gonna die. Run, 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 run. Go faster, faster, faster. Pretty much that's the concept. So there is a Slipstream 2. I don't know what that was. There is a Slipstream 2, and I am going to feature in this video because, as I said, once you get past that intense initial feeling, there really isn't much to the game. So I decided, you know what, I'll show you Slipstream 2 while I'm at it. Might as well hit two birds with one stone since they're both kind of limited. So yeah, in a few seconds I'm gonna die. There you go. I called it. And you can see my score. How many miles I went. How many sectors I went through. And then I did try to submit it. I forgot because you used to be able to submit your score, you know. So now I cut right to where I went to Slipstream 2. And here's a little candy stand starter screen with a creepy little alien waving at you. The sweetest games online. So Slipstream 2, graphics updated, a couple new features. They completely redid the barriers. I personally like the first one better, but I mean, why not show it to you guys? There are quite a few new things. So you see the tunnel is just that much more laser-tron psychedelic. There's the controls, which I didn't bother to read, so right at the beginning when I died, it's because I'm trying to figure out the controls. So in this sequel, instead of spinning barriers, you have these spinning fireballs. There's one. And then you have these frozen orange bars across it, which you have to fly through, which are quite narrow. So you have to utilize your speed and exactness. And then here's a feature that I completely forgot about, and I accidentally hit the key just by chance. You can actually shoot in this game, and you can blow up the barriers, which is actually quite necessary. Like where you see a huge barrier blocking the entire way, you actually will need that. Because if you don't shoot it, you will die automatically. And so you get extra lives, extra shields, etc. So yeah, I just got an extra life right there. And then instead of spinning, the fireballs go in different patterns as you go through it, which is kind of interesting. The HUD got kind of an overhaul. There's different bars, well, the same bars, but they're in different places, and they're redesigned a little bit. All in all, kind of like the old one better, but then who doesn't like the old one better usually? Rarely is the game improved itself. They can always improve the graphics and stuff, but the game itself will always usually be better than the first one. Not to mention the fact that your ship actually looks like the Imperial shuttle, but more shiny and colorful. And the music isn't as great either, because it's not that annoying loop, which we all love so much, don't we? We just love that annoying loop music that makes you build adrenaline. It's just so wonderful, isn't it? Anyway, Candy Stand is a pretty good website if you're just looking for a quick, casual game to play really fast. This is not the only good game they have on there. They have a few others. And so I encourage you to check their website out. It's pretty nice. So anyway, thanks for watching my video, guys. I would really appreciate it if you liked my video, commented on it. Like, maybe you could tell me what's good and what's bad about my videos if you subscribe to my channel. So thanks, guys.